Welcome back to Real Roots Radio. I'm so excited to have my pal Lindsey Craven from MerleFest joining us on the air today. How you doing, Miss Lindsey?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for all the hard work that you pour into MerleFest every year to bring music, moments, and memories to the campus of Wilkes Community College in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. MerleFest 2025 is shaping up to be a dandy.
We're very excited. We've got some big names that we've been working on for a while now, and we finally got them here, and we're so excited. Got the Avett brothers coming back, of course. They're going to play on Saturday, but one of our big names that we're very excited about this year, we have Bonnie Raitt for the first time. So she'll be joining us
Woohoo!
on Friday. It's one we've been working on for a very long time. So we're so excited to finally get her here. Dead South is going to headline on Thursday. We've got Watch House on Sunday. We've got I'm With Her joining Bonnie on Friday, as well as The War and Treaty on Thursday. Wyatt Flores is making his debut. Still Drivers are coming back after a very long hiatus with us. We've got Leftover Salmon coming on Sunday. Peter Rowan's doing his big bluegrass band on the main stage on Sunday. So we've got just a ton of great headlining acts coming up for you.
How many stages in total is MerleFest presenting this year?
12 stages in total
12
over four
stages in
days.
total, a dozen stages, 4 days, and how many total bands? Let's see if you've got the count or at least something pretty close. It's hard to keep track for sure.
We've had a change recently, so we dropped one. Unfortunately, the Little Smokies had to remove themselves, but we're still at 96 bands over 4 days.
96 bands,
Yeah,
4 days, a dozen stages. There's no other Roots Music Festival quite like MerleFest. Aside from the wonderful music and the great variety that folks get to experience, what makes the communal feel of MerleFest so special every spring?
I think there's several very unique aspects about us. We're very family oriented. We are a dry festival, so no alcohol, no drugs on campus, tobacco free as well, since it's community college campus. So it's a nice, clean, family friendly setting. And everybody's there to see the music, which I think is kind of unique in a festival setting these days. They're there to appreciate it. I think the artists play on a different level when they're with us because they know that the audience is there to see them and truly appreciate what they're doing on stage and not just have a party as well as listen to the music. So I think that makes us very unique. We also are a fundraiser for Wilkes Community College. So we're not owned by corporations like Live Nation or Ticketmaster, eTix, or things like that. So we're raising money to go back into Wilkes Community College where the festival takes place. So that goes, the dollars you spend on your tickets go back into helping us build new buildings for our students, start new programs, build on the programs that are already there and improve technologies and things like that and expand our campuses. We have other campuses elsewhere as well. So the money you spend there goes into making that possible for students in the Wilkes Community College service area, as well as helping local organizations. Like our Rotary Club runs our artist merchandise mall, and we've got countless clubs and like ball clubs from the local schools that do booths in our food tents, and that's how they raise their money for the year. So we've got our Boy Scouts running our shuttle system. So we've got all these different organizations that count on us each year to raise their funds for the upcoming sessions. And, our fans make that possible for all of our community.
I think that's one thing that's so fun about MerleFest is that it's not in a major metropolitan American city. It brings this much economic impact to a small community like Wilkesboro, North Carolina, and you see everyone gathering together and pitch in to help put this event on, but then the attendees, the patrons come experience the event and make a monumental impact for a community the size of Wilkesboro every year.
Absolutely. Our festival wouldn't be possible without the incredible volunteers that come out and do all this work for us throughout the year. And it's not just the festival time. We have volunteers that come and get our grounds beautiful before the festival begins. They're out there planting flowers, pulling weeds, mowing the grass for us. So we've got people working year round. And then during the festival, we have so many people that come. You can volunteer at the festival and then get a free ticket for the day. in exchange for your service hours. So we have tons of people who come from all over just to come volunteer, spend time with us, inside the festival, and then go out and enjoy the festival afterwards. So it's a really cool experience. We get to meet tons of people. We all have, all of our staff at the festival has great relationships with the staff that we get, or the volunteers and the teams we get to work with during the festival. So it's a special time for all of us.
You mentioned that MerleFest is not owned by some big corporation, and it really shows having that personal touch to every single detail and every single aspect of the festival experience. It really shines through in the way that you guys conduct yourselves, present yourselves, and it shines through in the experience for the audience as well. So hats off to y'all.
Thank you. We work really hard, and I think people really see it when they get to come on the grounds and interact with our staff and our volunteers. When you call our box office, you talk to real actual people who are working on the college campus. Angela and Tabitha in our box office are amazing people, and they will work with you to get you exactly what you're looking for and take care of you. And they're very personable and friendly. And then all of our volunteers that jump in and help during the festival to really have great relationships with all of our customers. So I think once you come to the festival and you experience it firsthand, you don't want to go to another festival because it just kind of pales in comparison to the work that we do.
It's a musical mecca every year. MerleFest 2025 is shaping up to be a dandy. Bring the whole family for a wonderful weekend of roots music celebrated in all its roots and branches, the campus of Wilkes Community College. You mentioned bringing the family, with it being a family-oriented festival. So many great activities and engagement, enrichment activities for the little pickers, for the little ones. I always love watching the kids playing in the sandbox, running back and forth from the little picker stage to the bubble station to the arts and crafts. It is so rewarding to see kids running around and having so much fun enjoying live music.
Absolutely. It's a really magical weekend. Like you said, seeing the kids really enjoy themselves. We have our Little Pickers stage, which is one of our 12 stages, and we do program that primarily with young artists. So these kids get to go and watch, and they get front row seating. The kids are prioritized in that tent. So the kids get to go in there and watch someone hopefully close to their age, or maybe even their age, up on the stage performing, and hopefully inspire them to pick up an instrument or start singing, or if nothing else, just start listening to this style of music if they've never heard it before. So we're out there trying to, encourage and inspire our kids to develop this love of music and keep this going for us.
I can't wait till Daisy's a little bit bigger and she can run around the grounds of MerleFest and have a big time seeing everybody.
She's going to have to be MerleFest royalty when she gets to make it to the festival. Going to have to get her a little scepter and a crown.
Oh, we'll do it. We'll roll out the red carpet. Yeah, Daisy's the star everywhere she goes. So
I can't wait to meet her.
MerleFest 2025, presented by Window World, comes to Wilkes Community College in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, April 24th through the 27th. I get those dates
That's
right?
it. Yep.
Awesome. Now, one question I love to ask you every year, with 96 artists coming to MerleFest. We mentioned the headliners, Asleep at the Wheel and Bonnie Raitt and the Avett Brothers and the Steel Drivers. Who were some maybe under the radar artists, maybe folks that would be new to a lot of festival attendees, some of the folks in the fine print that folks need to make sure they don't overlook when they're mapping out their musical journey for 4 days across 12 stages all over the campus? Who are some under the radar artists folks need to check out?
I'd say now he's definitely not as under the radar as he was when we first booked him, but Stephen Wilson Jr. is amazing, fabulous songwriter, and just all around great musician. So I'm really excited. I haven't got to see him live yet, so I'm excited to see him on our cabin stage. Big Richard is going to make their first appearance. I'm really excited about them. I got to see them at Americana Fest, and they put on a really great show. I think our audience is going to love them.
And they're all female band, correct?
All female, and they're going to do a special Hazel at 100. So that's going to be a special performance on our Creekside stage that I think is going to be really neat.
Celebrating Hazel Dickens of the Bluegrass Hall of Fame. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're going to have some special guests over there as well. Top House is a younger up and coming band that I think a lot of people are going to fall in love with. The Secret Sisters, that was an audience favorite that I saw in our audience poll repeatedly. So that's one that we're bringing to answer our audience demand. And I'm pretty excited about Tammy Nielsen and William Prince as well. Those are some up and coming names. They've been around for a while, but I think they're going to put on a great show. Tammy's from New Zealand, I believe.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
there's one gal. I got my graphic is a little fuzzy. There's a guitar player from the UK that's coming who is absolutely phenomenal.
Marianne,
What'd you say?
Marianne Bradley.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Folks need to check her out because I was drawing a blank on the name. She is unbelievable. And I'm so glad she'll be at MerleFest and play to an audience that's really going to appreciate her artistry on the guitar. She's unreal.
Absolutely. She's joining us on Saturday. She'll be playing a cabin set that morning, and then she's joining Roy Bookbinder on his greatest acoustic blues show on earth. So definitely come check her out. She'll only get to join us for one day.
Yeah, if folks like good bluesy guitar playing, like Travis style picking, like she can do it all. And yeah, she's unreal. So she's another one that I know myself. I've been telling people you need to make sure you check this girl out. I've been watching her on YouTube. My friend Mark Rader turned me on to her, and she's really great. So MerleFest 2025. I always like focusing and highlighting on some of these new artists because every year when I leave MerleFest, there's always a list of new folks that I was not very familiar with that I absolutely fall in love with. I buy the t-shirt whole 9 yards because I'm always blown away with the care and that you put into crafting such a unique lineup that showcases all varieties of roots music: bluegrass, country, folk, rock, jazz, blues, you name it. So hats off to you on another killer lineup, and I hope MerleFest 2025 is the best yet.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we try. It's I think everybody who comes to the festival, whether they have ADD in real life or not, they do while they're at the festival, because when you're running from stage to stage, you hear something as you're going past, and you're just like, oh, what's that? I'm gonna go check that out real quick. So you find all kinds of artists you didn't know you were even there to see. So
That's a great way to put it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a great way to put it. There's always somebody I was not planning on falling in love with that I do, and it's a part of what makes MerleFest so special. Music, moments, memories. That's the slogan, and it rings true every year on the campus of Wilkes Community College. MerleFest 2025, presented by Window World, is coming up soon, August 24th through the 27th. Get your tickets at merlefest.org. Miss Lindsey, Craven, thank you so much for joining me on the air today.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you liked our video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe so you'll be notified when we have new videos posting. Be sure to check out some of our other content as well. Thanks for watching.